I turned to the bloke next to me. I said, what's happening? And he said, all I can remember to this day, he said in a really broad Devon accent, Jim Nichol's been bitten by a police dog. And I went, what?
Welcome to Torquay. Home to 50,000 people, this English Riviera boasts its stunning waterfront and views to nearly 3 million tourists each year. But this story is just a 9-minute drive and 36 years away from here. The year is 1986. Torquay United play in this stadium behind me called Plainmoor in the 4th Division of English football. 1986 was also the first year of automatic relegation, which meant the team that finishes bottom of the league would go down to a lower league, and the team that finishes top of that lower league would replace them in the league above. Unfortunately for Torquay, it wasn't going so well, however.
But we're never going to be challenging at the top, so we've always thought it was going to be a struggle again.
You know, we were just poor all season, and you know, we just thought that's it, we're going to get relegated. To be honest, we didn't think that we'd survive.
After the first 45 games of the season, Torquay United were doing pretty poorly, sat at 23rd in the league, just one place above relegation. And if they were to be relegated, they'd be going down to the Conference League.
The conference was seen as like the death knell of the club, because all the clubs were literally part-time.
Nonetheless, Torquay still had one game left to play, and with Burnley, Torquay and Lincoln City all separated by just 2 points, they had the opportunity to stay up. You get 3 points for a win, 1 point for a draw, and 0 points for a loss. Torquay had to face an already safe Crewe Alexandra, who were playing under absolutely no pressure at all on the final day.
Personally, I was quite apprehensive and bag on nerves before kick-off. Trouble is with me, I'm a much more of a pessimistic person, really. I always go to games thinking we will lose. Then if you do win, my sort of logic is, go to the game thinking you're going to lose. If you do win, you're even happier than if you expected to win.
Final day, Lincoln City were facing Swansea City, Burnley were facing Leyton Orient, and Torquay were playing Crewe Alexandra in this ground here. It was coming down to the wire.
I mean, it was such a dry end of the season anyway. But this, every time a ball was kicked, it was a big cloud of dust went up, you know.
Everyone was up for it. You know, come on, we can do this. You know, if they don't perform now, they're never going to perform. And everybody was really up for it. And then the first goal goes in.
And I thought, oh God, but I thought the way it was going, I thought, oh, here we go.
Oh God, here we go again.
A short free kick routine saw Torquay go 1-0 down already, but that wasn't even the worst of it.
Then the second one goes in. That's it. I remember my dad saying, that's it, we're down.
A breakaway goal saw future England star David Platt score just before half-time, making it 2-0 to Crewe Alexandra.
I thought Crewe were lucky to be 2-0 up, in the sense that they weren't anything special.
Everybody just came to the front, because of course everybody wanted to go on the pitch. We thought we were going to lose, so they all came to the front.
I thought when they nicked the first goal, whatever. And when the second one came, I thought, oh, come on, don't stick the knife in that bad. We didn't deserve to be 2 goals down. But you think anything at half-time, but hey, how are we going to get back from this, you know?
Nonetheless, they still had another 45 minutes to save their season, and with Burnley winning and Lincoln City losing, all they needed was a point to stay up. However, the issue was they were 2-0 down and looking downtrodden. Despite that though, they won a free kick and up-stepped Jim McNichol.
Yes, yeah, I just remember him lining up a free kick. When he took it, he just walloped. Oh.
I just remember going absolutely mental, that we'd scored and we only needed one more. Yeah, the whole ground erupted, and you could feel a change in the atmosphere, that there was only one more goal. That's all we need, one more goal. And
because it was just after the start of the second half, immediately that raised everybody, gave us fresh hope.
Torquay were looking confident. That goal itself sparked up all 3,655 fans inside of Plainmoor on that dry May afternoon. However, what happened next, no one expected.
I didn't see it, but suddenly there was a stop in play, and it seemed to go on forever and ever.
and didn't have a clue what was happening. All we saw was the player goes down, stretcher, when she was called, and a big gathering of players. We on our side didn't have a clue what was happening.
I turned to the bloke next to me. I said, what's happening? And he said, all I can remember to this day, he said in a really broad Devon accent, Jim Nicholl's been bitten by a police dog. And I went, what?
As the ball was going out of play, Torquay United defender Jim McNichol was chasing it and startled a police dog on the sidelines named Bryn, who subsequently bit him across the thigh.
Then when this happened, it was what's going on? We never had a clue really.
Somebody said, it's meant to be.
Jim McNichol was unable to be substituted as Torquay United had already used their substitution earlier in the match. He was down for a total of 4 minutes, which was added on at the end of the game as injury time.
We heard the results, through the radios, what was going on with Lincoln. So we knew they were losing, I think.
We were kind of building momentum, hit the crossbar, a couple of chances and so on and so forth.
We still needed one goal.
You think, come on, just trying to will that ball into Crew's net.
We can do it. Look, shout into the players. You need one more to stay up and really sort of getting behind them.
Torquay were in desperation. 4 minutes to save their season, 4 minutes to save the club from relegation, and possibly 4 minutes to save the club from extinction overall. But they were given a chance though.
Like Seaman plays trying to dribble across his penalty area, he loses it, and also then Dobson gets onto it and just snaps it in, and all hell let loose.
I didn't see it, but we just all went mental. People trying to get on the pitch and all that sort of thing. It was fantastic. We're going to stay up now,
And you just turned around and started hugging people you never knew.
It was such a relief. You think that they'd won the league rather than just scraped to stay in it.
The full-time whistle blew and it was official. Torquay United had against all belief saved themselves from relegation. A pitch invasion ensued and relief filled the air. Torquay United had done the unthinkable thanks to a police dog named Bryn.
Great scenes. Well, the hero of the match at Playmore was almost the villain. He's just 4 years old, weighs 90 pounds, and as one player said today, when he tackles you, you stay tackled.
Today, the biter and the bit had a chance to meet on somewhat friendlier terms in Torquay.
It was instinct with the dog. The dog thought straight away that we were being attacked from behind, and he bit his leg. I got him off straight away as soon as I could. It wasn't the dog's fault that he reacted the way he did.
To show that all is now well, Torquay chairman Lou Pope had a couple of presents for Bryn. The bone is an attempt to wean the animal off footballers' legs, and the scarf is an attempt to show him whose side he should be on.
There's a lot of things that through my mind. If it hadn't had the extra time for me being down injured, we might not have scored. It's a good story, I suppose, isn't it?